After 3 Premier League games without a goal, Manchester United find the back of the net not once but twice and also walk away with 3 points at Old Trafford against Brentford. Not in the best of styles, but sometimes it's just about getting the points on the board. As always, here's 5 things we learned in 5 minutes from that 90-minute clash against Brentford. Number 1. Rasmus Højlund's involvement should not go under the radar today. Of course, he got the goal and it's a good finish over the goalkeeper in a chip that comes from a back heel from Bruno Fernandes. But for me, Rasmus Højlund off the ball, disrupting the back line, did everything right. It took him a bit of time to grow into the game, but once essentially he grew into the game, he did what a number 9 could do. Now, I'm very optimistic for Rasmus Højlund because last season in his debut year for Manchester United, it did take him a bit of time to grow into the team, but this year, a more seasoned sophomore, I think Manchester United will be able to benefit from him in the front line. I think Joshua Zirkzee for now will be coming off the bench because Manchester United need a number 9 that's going to put the ball in the back of the net, just like Højlund did today. Number 2, sticking with the front line, Alejandro Garnacho and Marcus Rashford today were very, very good. Garnacho playing quite confidently and taking shots whenever he could get them off. At times, it might have not been the best option, but eventually he found the back of the net. A great ball from Marcus Rashford and an even better finish from Garnacho. These are 2 players for Manchester United that will continue and hopefully grow throughout the season. Today, I feel like they were definitely one of Manchester United's better players, especially Marcus Rashford, who gets a bit of criticism, especially for the numbers that he puts up on the board. But finding Garnacho today with that ball, and it wasn't the first time that he actually found someone in the box with such manner. Playing across different roles for Manchester United, both Garnacho and Rashford, you saw them alternating right wing, left wing, through the middle in a 4-4-2 in build-up. Erik ten Hag was clearly trying something different for the formation today, and it paid off. Number 3. Let's not be fooled. There is still no distinctive style of football for Manchester United. My biggest takeaway from Manchester United games, especially of recent, is Manchester United tend to go long a lot with Onana. Now, we saw it again today with Diogo Dalot. He should have put the ball in the back of the net, but again, Onana going long for a ball with Diogo Dalot making that directional run and getting in behind. Onana does it all the time now, but maybe is it instructions? It probably is. But for me, the biggest question mark about Manchester United under Erik ten Hag over the last 3 seasons is a distinctive and sustainable style of football. I feel like with Manchester United, a lot of the time it's transitional football. In build-up, Manchester United can't really create nothing. They can't really find the ball in a threatening position in the final third. And today, that was the case. I also think today's result was also a little bit down to the fact that Brentford were not that good. Number 4. Goals. Manchester United have clearly struggled to find goals this season. Now, they found 2 today in the Premier League, but before that it was 5 in 7, which means Manchester United now have 7 in 8. That still has them in the bottom side for clubs in the Premier League for goals scored, but Manchester United need to find some sort of form when it comes to putting the ball in the back of the net. Now, today is another example. Manchester United had over 20 shots on goal, over 10 of them on target, 3 of them big chances, so the scoreline should have definitely been different. Manchester United need to find a bit more clinical behaviour when it comes to their frontline players to put the ball in the back of the net. And number 5, it looks like Erik ten Hag has abandoned the 3-1-6 in build-up and had tried something new today. Whether it was 4-2-3-1, whether it was 4-4-2, Manchester United were alternating with a man up top with Rasmus Højlund. Whether it was Garnacho going through the middle to make the second striker, Marcus Rashford, Bruno Fernandes, they were changing around. They even had Bruno Fernandes going out to the right, Marcus Rashford going out to the right, etc, etc. Now, with Casemiro and Eriksen in the midfield as well, I feel like today's midfield was a lot more balance. Casemiro put in a shift, and United and Erik ten Hag, I do think, got it right today. That's the most important thing. But the best part to come is that Manchester United need to build consistency from this. There's a run of games that are favourable for Erik ten Hag and the team, not only to get points on the board, but also to build some momentum. Momentum goes a long way in football, especially when a team is struggling in the manner which Manchester United are this season. They've got Fenerbahce in Europa League away, which will not be an easy matchup. Jose Mourinho away in Turkey. It will be Thursday night football under the lights, but then there's Leicester, there's West Ham. There's a lot of games on the horizon that Manchester United have to build some momentum from. Today's game, it was not the greatest of performances, but you saw that Manchester United were able to do things that they weren't really able to do in the last games, like put the ball into the back of the net, string together a number of passes, Bruno Fernandes getting an assist, Marcus Rashford getting his first assist in the Premier League this season. Momentum, that's the most important thing. As always, let me know below, guys, what you guys thought of today's game. Be sure to like and comment below, and if you're new here, please do subscribe.